Freedom! Well, it's the 26th of April today, and in Scotland it's a milestone for us. It's a big, big day because it means that we can not only travel, but we can stay overnight. And that gives us a green light to get out and about in Maggie again. So it's exactly what we've done. We didn't need telling twice. We're off, and we're just heading east. It's not far for us. We're going to, is it Yellowcraigs?
Yellowcraigs Beach, just north of North Berwick. So I'm looking forward to going somewhere that's the beach. Are you looking forward to walking, Kira?
I certainly am. Kira's got a little bit of a sore paw at the moment, but we've managed to get her settled into the van. Trish was giving her some TLC when we were getting her seatbelt in, and she's absolutely fine. It seems like it's such a long time since we've been away in the van. We're really looking forward to it. The van's fairly packed up. We're only going for 3 days, but it seems like we've got just as much stuff in the van as we would have if we were going away for 3 weeks. Don't you think? Why is that?
I think always on our first trip of the season in the van, we tend to go, oh, we'll take this and we'll take that.
That's true.
And then by the end of the season, we've stripped it right back. So we'll just see how we go on in this trip. And you can check your camera gear out if you've got that.
There seems to be certain things you've got to take. You know, you've got to take your mattress, you've got to take our chairs, we've got to take our waterproofs and our big coats. And it doesn't matter if you're going away for 3 days or 3 weeks. You've always got to have these things, haven't you?
Yeah, you do.
So, although we're really looking forward to this, we're also very, very conscious that we've got to be social distancing while we're there. So, I think the toilet blocks are open.
As far as I'm aware, I'm not 100%.
We think they're open. It's a caravan and motorhome club site at Yellowcraigs. We think that the toilet facilities, etc., showers are all going to be open. But even just, you know, if we're out and about, it's only 3 days, but while we're out and about, we will still be social distancing, which is still the rules everywhere you go, and just taking it easy that way and being careful. I've been trying out this new camera mount on the side of the van, so I'm trying to come up with a way that it can film both of us, but it's not going to obstruct our vision in any way. So it's actually on the side window here. Well, that seemed like a good idea at the time, but as the warden comes to meet us, the numpty in the passenger seat puts the window down while the camera is still mounted to it, and manages to get the suction cup jammed.
Well,
hiya.
Hello there, good afternoon.
Hiya.
Welcome back.
Thank you, it's good to be back.
Good idea.
Oh, hold on a second. Knackered sticking window because of that, eh? Eventually, I get the camera mount off the window, and we get checked in. Note to self, get new camera mount for front window. Yellowcraig is a C&MC site, and it's a beautiful location with several pitching areas separated by grass banking with shrubs and roses, and it's a great choice for families with acres of woodland and flat sandy beaches nearby. The dog walking area is absolutely fantastic. There's a mown path through the fields and a large area where the grass is cut shorter for exercising your dog. And that's where we went to play ball with Kira. And she sure appreciated having that space to play. We got a really warm welcome from the wardens at reception, and Kira got a great welcome from Lily.
Is this a Lily? Hi Lily.
Lily, meet Kira.
Oh, hello, Kira.
Meet Kira.
Is she a cockapoo?
She's a Labradoodle, actually. Yeah,
Oh, you're teeny weeny. You're lovely.
yeah. She's a miniature one though, so you don't really see that many of the miniature Labradoodles about. Mostly they're bigger.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's a little one. So
Right size.
she is. Yeah, we couldn't get a bigger one, not for our wee van. When travelling through the site, just remember to indicate when changing lanes, abide by the speed limit, and take care over the speed bumps. Oh my goodness. Well, we arrived and all of a sudden the wind just started blowing up. The rain came on, it was really blustery, and so it was really quite a difficult time that we had just getting settled in, because we've put the awning up and we've got the sides on, but like I say, really blustery. But I'm pleased to say it's calmed down a little bit now, so Kira and I are out for a wee walk. Trish is doing the dishes and we're going to head down. There's a beach literally, what, half a mile, if that, from the campsite. Not far anyway, and it gives us a chance to stretch our legs. So we're going to have a wee wander down there. We have a brisk walk through the woods and over the sandy grass that leads down to the beach, and we're just in time to catch the sunset before heading back to the van because these clouds look menacing. It's another morning and we're heading out with Kira for her walk, starting off through the campsite. It's a dull and grey day, a warm Hats day I think, with the kind of drizzle that you don't notice at the time but it will soak you if you stay out in it long enough. We headed to the woods. They're directly opposite the campsite, and there's lots of different types of trees there. Deciduous ones like oak, beech and sycamore, some not yet in leaf, so there are some gaps in the canopy, and there's some really tall conifers too. There's lots of these little trails through the trees and undergrowth to explore. I thought he would be speaking.
Oh,
Hey,
look at the state.
look at the state of him.
He's happy.
I hope Kira doesn't get in a mess like that. We needn't worry. Like us, Kira was sticking to the paths and bridges and keeping her paws clean for a change. What we didn't expect to find right in the middle of the woods was a big hill. A very steep hill, I might add. We both just had to be careful because the steps were a mix of stone and concrete and were quite slippy in places. It was worth it when we got to the top. It took only a couple of minutes and the views from up there were definitely well worth it. Views looking right out over the sandy beach to Fidra Island and the lighthouse. We didn't hang about up there for long. It was a bit windy, so we carried on with the walk down the other side, which was just as steep. On the way back from the hill, we saw some pretty impressive trees, so much so that we actually started to give them names. First there was the knobbly tree. It had all these lumps and bumps. I suppose in tree language you'd call them burrs. Then there was the twisty-turny tree, and no prizes for guessing why we called it that. It was a great place for a wee stop and to take a photo, and I got a really good one of Trish and Kira. But then I had to go one better, didn't I? I thought I'd get up on it for my photo. There we are. Second time lucky, but I did get there and had a little swing on the top. Then there was the wee tree. So called because I thought it looked like a urinal. But before anyone asks, no, I didn't. Wasn't even tempted. Especially because a little snail was on lookout. And finally, the candelabra tree. Who knows who made it grow like that, with its arms reaching out, ready to give us a giant hug. Morning.
Morning.
Right, we're just having a quick coffee, and as soon as Trish is ready, we'll get on the road.
Today we're heading off to North Berwick. We're walking part of the John Muir Way. We're only doing about 3 miles of it because I've only got wee short legs and I didn't want them to get any shorter. The John Muir Way is about 134 miles in total. I'm not sure how far, but I know it runs up the east coast towards Edinburgh. You can do it as part of a cycle or a walking route. It's a beautiful walking through the trees. We're really close to the beach. Don't think we'll go to the beach just yet. We've got a nice lunch organised in North Berwick at the Ship Inn. And I've read that the Ship Inn does allow dogs, so we're really looking forward to that. I think it'll be a great day out for us.
The John Muir Way is one of Scotland's great trails, passing through central Scotland, linking Helensburgh in the west and Dunbar in the east, and is fully waymarked for walking and cycling. We come to a section of the walk where Ciara has to go on a lead. The farmer allows you to follow the trail through, so long as you keep your dogs and kids off the crops. We pass by North Berwick West Links Golf Club. Neither of us are golfers, but when you have scenery like this around, we can understand the appeal. We arrive at North Berwick and the sun is shining. It's about 20 miles east-northeast from Edinburgh, and it was actually voted the best place to live in Scotland in the Sunday Times this year. No real surprise when you see these views. Trish is reading about St Andrew's Old Kirk. Some remaining parts date back to the 15 or 1600s. The cross commemorates Catherine Watson, who was just 19 when she gave up her life saving a drowning boy. And this is The Watcher by Kenny Hunter. He's looking out to sea at Bass Rock, 2 miles away. The volcanic rock is home to one of the world's largest colonies of gannets. I've got no idea what they're filming, but I'm thinking to myself, I've got to get me one of these. Of course, I might need a bigger camera bag. With a little help from Google, we're heading to the Ship Inn for lunch. I know, but we'll have a small tea tonight. Honest. After lunch we spot this sign advertising North Berwick in bloom, and one of the locals tells me that the best display is at the Lodge House Park. So that's where we've come. This part is the Wall Tower House, and it dates to the 17th century. We head through to the gardens at the back of the lodge, and we're not disappointed. Ciara's getting a bit bored, so we head up to the park for some ball play. It's a win-win. Ciara gets to play ball with Trish, and I get to play with my new toy, our drone, Midge. It's time to head back. So we go down the hill and around the back of the lodge to pick up the walk back to the van. Well, that was a grand day out, don't you think?
Yeah, it was. Thoroughly enjoyed
But I'll
it.
tell you what, there's one thing that I've been dying to do
What's that?
since Nicola unlocked us on Monday.
Yeah.
Do a Mel Gibson. Freedom! Well, we're back at the Campervan. Maggie, our wee brown van. 3 miles walk it was. Didn't really take us long, maybe about an hour. And so we're having, I think, a well-deserved drink.
Cheers.
Cheers.
A few hiccups to start off with. However, soon got back into the swing of things. Still love going away in Maggie. Sitting out, it's cold, but it's dry. What more can you ask for in Scotland?
Exactly. I think we were a little bit rusty.
Yes.
You know, it's a case of getting back into the swing of things. It has been a while after all since we've been out in the van. But we've got lots more practice ahead, lots more experiences, lots more vlogs this year.
Yeah.
So if you did like this one, remember to give us a thumbs up, give us a like, give us a few comments. If you've got something to say, that would be great.
Yep.
And you'll see us on the next one.
Bye.
Cheers!